Good morning, church.
Good morning, church. There we go. It is good to have a voice again and good to be back in front of you. I've missed a couple of weeks, and I know some of you guys have too. Missed a couple of weeks with being out with, let me turn this off so I'm not getting double mic there. Anyway, missed a couple of weeks for being sick, so it's good to see everyone back in the house of the Lord. If you would stand with me as we read Psalm 74. We're going to read 1 through 12 in Psalm 74. O God, why have you cast us off forever? Why does your anger smoke against the sheep of your pasture? Remember your congregation, which you have purchased of old, the tribe of your inheritance, which you have redeemed, this Mount Zion where you have dwelt. Lift up your feet on the perpetual desolation. The enemy has damaged everything in the sanctuary. Your enemies roar in the midst of your meeting place. They set up their banners for signs. They seem like men who lift up axes among the thick trees. Now they break down its carved work all at once. With axes and hammers, they have set fire to your sanctuary. They have defiled your dwelling place, of your name to the ground. They said in their hearts, let us destroy them altogether. They have burned up all the meeting places of God in the land. We do not see our signs. There is no longer any prophet, nor is there any among us who know how long. O God, how long will the adversary reproach? Will the enemy blaspheme your name forever? Why do you withdraw your hand, even your right hand? Take it out of your bosom and destroy them. For God is my king from of old. Lord, let us dive into it, that we may know it. Lord, when the time comes that we have adversity that comes our way, that we would know your word, that we would know the truth of it, and that we would stand therein. We thank you and praise you for this morning in Christ's holy name. Amen. Let's begin to sing is better is one day in his court than 1,000 elsewhere. Do you believe that this morning? That better to see one day in his court is better than seeing 1,000 days anywhere else. Do you act as if that's the case in your life? Do you seek to know him day by day? Better is one day.
How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord.
much more would we live for that day when we are in His presence, when we are at His throne, than seeing the things of this life that we feel are so important to us that we have to get done. How much more would we be about the kingdom of God? And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself this morning. How much more would we be about the kingdom of God?
Jesus Christ, I think upon your sacrifice. You became nothing, poured out to death. Many times I've wondered at your gift of life, and I'm in that place once again. Yes, I'm in that place once again. And once again I look upon the cross where you died. I'm humbled by your mercy and I'm broken inside. Once again I thank you. Once again I pour out my life. Now you are, you're exalted to the highest place, King of the heavens, where one day I'll bow. But for now, I'm marvel at the saving grace, and I'm full of praise once again. Yes, I'm full of praise once again. And once again I look upon the cross where you died. I'm humbled by your mercy and I'm broken inside. Once again I thank you. Once again I pour out my life. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the cross, my friend. I thank you for the cross. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the cross, my friend. And once again I look upon the cross where you died. I'm humbled by your mercy and I'm broken inside. Once again I thank you. Once again I pour out my life. Once again I thank you. Once again I pour out my life.
What does you pouring out your life look like? We know what it looked like for Christ whenever He was on this earth. What does it look like to pour out your life? You know, we're working here as we should be working diligently for the Lord. And when we earn something for the Lord, it's just so we can give back to Him. Whenever we do something for Him, it's not for our own good, it's not for our own power and our own strength, but it is the good that He has put within us. Over in James chapter 1, verse 12, it says, "Blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to those who love Him."
We fall down, we lay our crowns at the feet of Jesus. The greatness of His mercy and love at the feet of Jesus, and we cry, holy, holy, holy. is the Lamb.
I want the instruments to stop playing, and I want this song to be left up there. We're going to sing this through, but as we do, I want you to recount your life. What is it that the Lord has put into your life to do? What have you done for Him to be worthy of casting crowns at His feet one day when we see Him? The good deeds and the good works that you